Hello and welcome back. I'm Bebo Joe and you're watching Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. You see this train? That's going to help us build the nuclear industries. So this is our train going by the farm industries, or the big farm area that we set up last time, or last week, maybe. And actually, I really enjoyed this whole area, how it looks. I drove it with a bus not too long ago, and that was pretty, but if I can ride a train, I will ride a train every time. So yeah, I have little bit prepared on. Oh, I am a little bit prepared on the. Oh, nice! You're taking the outside on the construction zone. Hey, Bush. On the construction zone, everything is ready for us to actually get started on the nuclear industries. The only thing that I didn't like was I had 3 buses set up, bringing in workers, and it was kind of working, but it wasn't moving fast enough for anything. So yeah, I just added a passenger station near that construction zone and just added another passenger station in our steel city because honestly we don't need as much steel as we have right now. I could sell it all and we will probably still be okay because I have more steel stored in other places. And I find that's pretty neat. I love that this one's actually taking the outside route. I didn't expect it to do it because there's nobody waiting in that station to our right. But works for me. That's all great. I have all the vehicles set up that we need so we can get started. So instead of following the rest here, that is really not much going on. Where's that train? 229 workers. Perfect. And just takes you barely 2.5 hours. We are going at regular speed, if you were wondering. Otherwise, it looked a little dizzying. But here we are. Everything is ready. I have started bringing in things, but it looks like prefab hasn't made it out there. And what else? What are we missing? Thought it was good. This one is somewhere. He's going... Yeah, he's going to the right station, but where are you? You are... Oh, you're just by the steel station. Okay, so prefab is coming. Where's this? Okay, yeah, no, steel. Steel factory. You're great. And you're gonna go here first and try to drop off some prefabs, which were already full, and then you're gonna deliver the rest out to our industry. And that is great. I have never set up the nuclear or uranium or whatever you want to call it industry. So let's figure out what we can actually do. Maximum daily production per worker, only 100 workers, so 75 tons. Yeah, 75 tons of uranium can be produced if we're lucky. Cool, 100 workers there. Processing plant, you can take 36 tons of uranium. So 2 of these at max, if we're lucky, can be hooked up to these guys, and obviously we have to store it somewhere. But these are pretty small too, so that is nice. 60 workers each, so we are at 100 and 220. Next one, 80. You can consume 2 tons of uranium oxide. Well, it's essentially a 1-to-1. Not exactly, but effectively a 1-to-1. I could probably get away with only having one of these conversion plans and trying to run this one as efficiently as possible. That's probably what I'm going to do. So let's throw in one of these. That is 80, so 220, 300. Nuclear fuel fabrication. Either of these needs engineers, so the city that I'm going to build when we're done is going to have a university. There's not going to be any question about that. But 50 workers here, so 350 times 3 is 1050. 1,050 people, and that's not bad. And then obviously we need this to actually do something. And what do we have here? Output is 0.1 tons, I want to call that. I don't, there's too many decimals, but 0.1 tons. And the twin reactor can use just about that a day at maximum production, which is not necessarily what we're going to do. Interesting. They both... Oh no, they don't. They do exactly half. Good. So, to run the twin reactor at 100%, I essentially need this one twice. And then I should have enough of everything. So, well... Yeah, and 2 of these map to 1 of these. Interesting. So now that I have that figured out, let's get started. This one is not going to produce 100% of what we need. So I think we will probably end up using that place up there too. But we gotta store our uranium first. Large aggregate, yes. Can you store what I want to store here? Uranium ore. Yep. That's what I want. I don't feel like I need an engine here. This should be fine. Just overflow into here. Good start. Good talk. Good start. Stop trying to connect all the conveyors, please and thank you. Now, power here. Uranium processing plant. I need 2 of these. What do? You have 2 inputs on that side, and then a factory connection on the other side. I don't believe this is going to be enough, but let's see. Uranium oxide. So this is what we need. Yeah, we can't do this, but can I do this somehow? I don't think so. I don't think this is a real option. You could argue that there's not that much material moving around, that I could just use trucks to move this, and I think that's a valid argument. Should I use that argument? How much can I move in a truck? Any of these? This one, open hull, probably uranium oxide. Oh, a lot. I can move a lot in a truck. So yeah, let's not worry about that. Maybe it's even a distribution office job. But let's just make this pretty, so we don't need the factory connections for this. Wrong one. This one. Yes. Turn that off. Actually, if we do it this way, I'm almost tempted to place... Yeah, let's do this. Let's place this in like a square. Not a square, but like a rectangle. So we can put the conveyor engine right where it belongs and have these nice and tight together. I think I like that. Conveyor pipe. I do have something to show you at some point when we're done with this, because one of the rail yards is actually working. Like, I have built a lot of rail yards and I do it because I like it, but one of them is actually finally doing what I wanted it to do, and I'm excited about that. Maybe you are too. So I'm going to show you what's going on. Yes, so here we can do this. You can connect there. I think this is a... Technically, I think we're going to use a train here, but I am not married to that that idea yet. So let's throw this one in here. Thank you for assigning all of those automatically. Put you here. That should be able to supply this whole area, and that should be good as a good start. And this will just be... Actually, well... If I move this one over a little bit, I could potentially use a cargo station to pick up everything, and I think I like that idea. I still want to keep up the illusion of making everything a nice industrial area. That's still the goal in the end, that I want to keep that illusion up, because I like big industrial areas. They're fun to build and they're fun to make. So I can do... Oh, I'm sure I can do this better, because the conveyor engine that I'm using is going both ways. So have you come in... I can't do that close, but this should be fine. And take this one out. Obviously remove all the road, and then get the conveyor engine back, but use the 2 outside connections instead of the 2 inside connections. I'm wiggling it a little more because I want enough space on the right conveyor to run a road underneath. That's important. Good. Now we can do this. Hey, fire. This is all connected now. Very good. And I think, I hope. Yeah. No. Maybe not. No, don't delete anything else. Just go through here and out there. I am not planning on using cableways for any of this. Why? I use them a lot now. I think we all seen how that works and how good they are and what they do, but we don't need it for everything. So this is a good start. Then we can pick up stuff from here. When we pick up stuff from there... Oh, this is annoying. I could now also just make this a storage unit. Do the medium. I don't think we will ever fill this up, but... Ooh, I can't do it medium. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I can force this to work. If I absolutely want to. It even works like this. So... I guess that's where we get our... No, we don't need to get anything, because at this point I don't need trucks anymore because I have a connection here. And the next building is just a single. So never mind. I don't need to use trucks to move anything around here. And if this is a separate... I'm trying to get a little extra space here. If this is a separate passenger platform or station, I think that is ideal. Because we don't want to overload the one that we have to produce our raw resources. So yeah, this is so far too easy again. It's just the nature of, as far as we've gone in this republic, everything becomes more a matter of time, not a matter of how. And it's not boring. I still like designing these, but it's taken away a little bit. So we have the conversion plant returning 0.96 UF6, and this one can use 2 of those. And I think... This would be a lot nicer if we had a connection at the back. But we don't, obviously. So let's see. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's see. Open storage. Let's do the medium. We really don't need a medium. Can I ever store 198 uranium oxides? I highly doubt that. But what I do want is that connection. I don't need you to be straight, but I think if you want to be straight, that's fine. Make this connection here. And I think you see what I'm getting at. There's 2 factory connections on the other side already. That's all I need for this. There is obviously one here. Ooh, can I point them the same direction? That would be nice. That would be very, very, very nice. Let's use up the space a little better here. What are they? Oh, these... Oh no, they're outputting something, but I don't have to worry about that. Honestly, this one... Oh, come on. Come on, there we go. There's one, there's one. There's no way I can connect all of these with the same transport as it is right now. And there's no walking entrance on this side, so that's a little annoying. But I will survive. And maybe, even maybe, I can use this as the storage for the uranium oxide. Because again, there's not that much that we're actually going to store or move. But if we do that, I should use the... Should I use the larger one? Should I not use the larger one? The larger one has a train connection. The small one doesn't. I would need to add a cargo station near it, but I don't have that either. Let's argue with myself and drink some coffee. I think I don't dislike this, the way it's set up. And I may be able to put a station here to bring people to all three of these. And there's not a lot. I think, what was this? 80, 80, and 50? 50, 80. So 80, 50, 50, so 180. That's not a lot. Like, you can fit that on a bus, essentially. So one bus should be enough to supply all of this. Which probably means I need to use asphalt roads on this side to make this work. Which, again, is not a bad thing in and of itself. Do I need to extend this? Do I want to extend this? I don't think I want to extend this, because what do these produce? UF6. How do I transport UF6? Again, I haven't done this before, so let's research a little bit beforehand. UF6 does not go in here. Very good. It should go in a container, I believe. And then uranium oxide. Oh, yeah. So the UF6 itself gets stored in a container. So it wouldn't go in here. It would be stored inside the unit, unless I add a container storage to it, which I believe is over here. So vehicles, container, small. One of these I could connect, but there's no good connection spot right now, because these will never face each other if I have the UF6. And when you set this up, always use large to small, if you can. If I place you here, I would much rather have a station here and build a bridge across. Let's see. Can I have enough space in here to actually place a bridge? That's what I'm getting at now. So, do this one again. Nuclear fuel production, yes. This is pretty close to what I want. Then, I know I can jump a bridge over here without too much fuss, but can I make this pretty? I don't know, let's try it. I'm gonna go with probably not. This side plays along. I don't think I have anything on this side to make it happen. But let's try it. Get one of these. Run it over. No. 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 Yeah, I didn't think I would get that. So we have to use the ugly bridge. Actually, we only probably have to use the ugly bridge on one side. But when you place the ugly bridge, which is just taking any of the bridges, let's do one better walking speed than others. Nope. Concrete bridge. Yeah, why not? You start out wherever you want it, and then E to lift it. I think 2 should be enough to lift it up. There's the road. There will be nice. Sure. 2 to lift it up. 1, 2. Hill causing obstruction. Excuse me, I just removed that hill. Okay. But if you say so. See? There's a hill. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'll just get rid of all that. Then connect this again. A little straighter, maybe. I want to make sure that I can connect this one in a straight enough line for what I need. 1, 2 is up. And then you can't cross over here because there is no room to put another pillar where it is right now. So what we gotta do is assign the road that we have already assigned. Then a piece of road go here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this one may not be playing along. 30 kilometer, no, but steel may be a little better. Yep, you don't want to go over here. I know we can fit this. I just have to start far enough back to make this work. 1, 2. See? Simple. I said simple. Simple. You're not helping my point game. Let me make my point. I don't want to go 3 high if I don't have to. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that I see that I can get it there, we can add this. Oh, come on. There we go. We can add this little elevation on this side. And then, hopefully, this one can connect straight away. Curved bridges are coming. Just not yet. Alright, this looks a little funky, but it's functional. That's really what we care about. Yeah, bridges, curved bridges, and underground and all that was announced this week, and I am super excited about it. Super excited. Can't wait. Can't wait at all. But here we go, and here we go. This may just all be buses. I'm not gonna go very far away from anything, so buses should be just fine to make this work. But now we have UF6 and everything else that we need, which is great, I believe. So there we go. There we go indeed. What else do we need? Well, power. Yeah, power is for later. We don't need that right away. But let's connect this guy up to something, because I think this will be the city. So we'll get there. Should I make this asphalt road? Yeah, maybe, but not right now. But this is all we have for the uranium production line, which I think is pretty neat. And the other thing that we need is just, well, the actual nuclear reactors. And look how many outlets there are. It's producing 9,360 megawatt hours if you run at 100%. It has nuclear waste, which is radioactive, which you have to get rid of. You can sell that to any of the border sites. And that's great. And it only uses 80 people. Your coal power plant comparison is doing 1400 megawatt of power, which translates to 24 megawatts. So it's just a little more than one wire. Where, what's that? 1400 divided by 60, I think. So 99,000 is, well, almost 8 times as much. So you can run 8 or 9 wires out of here, which is, I think, what this was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, that makes sense. And you need cooling towers and all that other good stuff here too. How do we want to set you up? The entrance can be on that side. I think that is a very sound setup. The wires, I'm not worried about it. I would like to connect at least one wire to each branch of the network that we already have. I think that would be great. But start there, then set up 2 storages. Why 2? Well, one is the input, which is uranium UF6, and one is output. We need both. How do I want to do this? If you're wondering if you get a disaster if you don't set this up right, no, you don't. If your nuclear power plant burns down right now, it just burns down. There's nothing, no long-lasting effects as far as I'm aware of, which, well, on one hand is probably a good thing, on the other hand is probably something that people were looking forward to. I know I had a friend that was like, oh, cool, you can actually have Chernobyl. And I'm like, I don't know. And no, nothing happens if the nuclear power plant burns down. I think there's something that can be done about that if you really want to, but it is what it is. Cool. I think this is pretty obvious what I'm doing here. You're just dropping off storage on one side and you're picking up stuff from the other side. I probably don't need a cargo station for this, but I want a cargo station for this. That's how stuff usually works. I want to do things, not I have to do things. Get that one assigned. Take this little piece of road away. This can all be built the way it is. I'm pretty happy with that. And cooling towers. As far as I know, I don't know anything. What does it say? Environment pollution, a lot. Power consumption a day, a lot. Max wattage. All of that is a lot. How many cooling towers do you need? I believe you only need 2, right? It doesn't say anywhere, does it? Max wattage, power consumption, heavy radio pollution. It doesn't say how many cooling towers you need. Let's make this look really cool. So I'll put 2 on each side. Is that cool? I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's see. I don't know if they flow through. I hope they flow through, but this is what we're gonna do. 2 on that side, and then 2 on this side. I need you to flow back. All the arrows here for the cooling pipes are directional, so just be aware of that when you place them. But I think it was in here, and then build cooling pipe connection. Cool. Yeah, no pun intended. Sorry. You go in there, and you come back here. Now there's 2 cooling towers connected on that side, and same thing here. I built you the wrong way. Well, that's not surprising at all. I would totally do that. Let's try that again. Power, cooling tower. I need you to... makes it a little more complicated, but that's okay. You come in here, and then... could go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Make my life a tiny bit easier. I'm gonna connect both of... gosh, too much curvature. I'm gonna connect both of these, and I just have to raise the cooling pipes appropriately. Should not have assigned this one already, but it's just split in the middle. Perfect. You can come in there. That looks good. Cooling pipes, please and thank you. In this case, 1, 2, 3. 3 up, a little bit over, and that works. This one, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I will ever use the other side of this output, but it will be fine. And then this one, 1, 2, 3. Probably don't need it up, but it's up anyways. Cooling pipes, towers, everything is ready. Now, this whole area will need some power to get started all the time. Once it's started, obviously this area will supply itself with power, but that's not how it starts. So, I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, this one just connects there. I may turn all of these into asphalt roads at some point, but that's not a requirement by any means. So, here we are. I was... oh no, we have a station here. I think... I was thinking I probably need a fire station close... relatively close in this whole area, and then I realized, no, I have footpath for regular stations already here, so this is what I'm talking about. Bus stations. Yes, that's the name. I had bus stations here already, so I don't probably need more than one fire station in this area. But that's, I think, all we needed. This power plant should be able to take everything from these 2 fuel fabrications, and we should be good to go. Honestly, I was considering setting up a distribution office for this, but I can probably just set up 2 trucks that pick up. One picks up from here, one picks up from here. Wait till full, drop it off here, wait until unloaded. Done. There's not a lot of material that gets moved here, so I don't think we need more than that. But this is the nuclear fuel production setup. I don't have any trains here. If I really want to, I can probably drop off some stuff here and just pick it up off a train from there. That should be a pretty easy setup. While I'm here, it'll probably be beneficial if I just connect these, because there is a fire station already on this side, and I hope it's always manned. This is the normal trick, where I just always have people going from A to B into all the production lines all the time. That helps, but it's not required by any means, and everything else is just being filled up by distribution offices. And here's a train. There's not a lot of gravel in there, and that's nice. But yeah, everything else is pretty straightforward. I did promise you... Uh-oh. 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 No good. This is not good. I don't know if I can fix that, because I don't have a train or a fuel station anywhere on this side of the map, because originally I was hoping everything will just be everything should just be electric, but that's not how it works. Then I was considering putting a fuel station in here, but it's a really awkward spot. But I think once this train is anywhere close to the fuel station on the other side, I will put in a gas station on that side, because that's on a path for a bunch of different fuel trains that are already going there. So that will help. That will help with that, what just happened, where he blocks everything. Because that's not good. That is obviously not good at all. But while that one goes, this is the rail yard that I was talking about earlier. It's actually working. All these trains are picking up grain all the time, so this warehouse is always full. And I believe all of my electric trains I didn't set to wait until unloaded, just because that was going to block everything here. But now that I see this, I think I'm going to... That's the wrong guy. This is what I wanted. So there are 2 lines set up, and I want both of them now to wait until unloaded. Yes, please. Thank you. Because I actually had 5 trains waiting here, and it looked great, and then a 5th one waiting here, and that blocked everyone. So that was bad. But a couple of them can actually unload. We do have people. Apparently I lost a lot of people. I don't know where I lost them. Honestly, somewhere. when trains get locked up, something always goes wrong. Just the way it is. I want you to go to the gas station first. Yeah, I'm not... We're pretty much at the end. I'm not going to try to fix everyone's problems. I am relatively certain it's somewhere over here. Apparently not. It is somewhere. Someone is unhappy or unhealthy. Probably winter was bad. But I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm just going to finish our new area over here, and then I will not make the same mistakes the next time I'll do this. And that's really the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed this. A little slower pace, really just making sure all the industries are set up and ready to go, and they are now, and these guys are starting to construct things. Once this industry is done, which should be pretty soon if everything goes well, I think I can start the city pretty soon. And then once all of this is done, I am very much planning on a live stream on the weekend. Either a Saturday or a Sunday. Maybe I'll set a poll up for seeing what time works best for most. My YouTube says start between noon and 1, and that's probably what I'm going to do. But if there are other times, let me know, and I'll figure that out. But that will be after the last episode plus 1 week. And then, a little birdie told me that it's maybe 2 to 3 weeks until the next big update comes out. I don't know what's all included in the next big update, but all the things that they announced have a potential to be in there and ready to go. And that will be exciting because helicopters, underground, overpasses, passenger changes. There's a lot of good stuff going on in there, so I'm excited for that. Hope to see you again next time. Bye.